that.
I've done that before.
It didn't click until just now.
Click, click. Yeah, apparently nothing's been clicking today until just now.
Good. Tell me about it.
Yeah.
Hey, but it's working. That's all we can say. What up?
All right.
Well, let me get my... it's auto-playing, and now I gotta find it. All my windows.
Hold on.
No, not all your windows.
All
That's why I turned my TV down, so I can't hear this shit.
All my windows. No, you're gonna keep playing.
Stop.
That
Stop.
sounds like a really bad like Microsoft TV show or something.
What's a Microsoft TV show?
Like a TV show done by like or sponsored by Microsoft or something. It's like, oh look, all my windows.
It's like all my arrow.
I'd watch it. All my windows. It's
Oh.
actually about like the 4 color panels that they have on the Microsoft Windows logo.
It's a British
Or
comedy.
about
Wow.
all the different versions of Windows.
It's got to be
you know,
British.
You get Windows ME that's really depressed because no one really ever uses it or ever used it to begin with. It's like, oh, ME, what's wrong today?
Can't
no
be as
one
bad as
touched me.
Vista.
Okay, you want me to start the
Yeah, we should probably
podcast?
start the show.
All right, let me retweet that from my Twitter since I just. All right, and. Don't judge me. Hi guys, and welcome to our Infinite Respawn podcast. We're a little late, I know, but I'm Chicken.
I'm Oak Tree.
I'm Griff.
I'm Baka.
I like
What
that
a-
it's our Infinite Respawn podcast.
Our
Like,
Infinite-
all of a sudden it belongs to us like it didn't before. Chicken, you're a crazy person.
Gotta be a little crazy.
Sometimes we have to be a little bit crazy.
Yeah, that's true.
Sometimes you got a little bit crazy.
You can stop now.
Yeah. No,
Killing me, Smalls. Killing me.
Sorry we're late, everybody.
We had some technical difficulties, but we are back better, apparently.
Better,
I'm-
stronger, faster, you know.
I'm not sorry we're back as late as we were. 'Cause,
You're not sorry?
We're not. I'm not sorry that we're late.
Sorry, not sorry.
Yeah, sorry, not sorry. There we go.
Why are you not sorry? Does it work out better for you somehow?
Yeah, well, I mean, look, we already had like 3 people that jumped in just before it started. That was great.
Oh, I thought you were gonna be like, I've already had like 30 beers.
No, this is like my second drink of the day. The first time was when we tried to do this the first time.
The first time.
This is my my leftover Texas beers. So thanks for the drink, no pants.
Yeah.
Oh, Shinerbach.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
I'm a
was-
big Shinerbach fan. I drank, like, because we used to have a conference that was in Texas, and that's what I would drink a lot of was Shinerbach, because I could drink, like, tons and tons of it and not get drunk.
I have never actually had Shinerbach. This is the first time, so it's in my fridge. I've got like a full case of it, and I've got like a full thing of Red's Apple Ale that I also
good-
have to drink.
It's a good beer. It's the only beer I would drink. Everything else was regular domestic stuff.
Is this imported or something? Is it special? Is it special somehow?
It's Texas beer.
It's Texas beer. Okay, well then, there you go. It's Texas. It's imported from Texas.
There you go.
Yeah.
Oh, what
All
was
right.
the issue? Basically, the internet provider is a dick. That,
Well,
Comcast,
I
have to
just
tell you
explained it in
everything.
chat. Our upload was ridiculously low. We couldn't keep stability, but we're all better now. I mean, come on, look at us. We're all in high def.
Yeah, I had some words with the internet people.
I'm sure they were kind words too.
Hey, you actually got a pretty good person this time.
Yeah, it wasn't that bad, but it was definitely not one of those things like I pretty much was like, so are you guys going to credit me for this because this is kind of a big deal? And yeah.
They were like,
I'm-
yes.
I'm not going to let you not credit me because this is bullshit.
They credit
Anyway.
me like 2 months for the shit when I couldn't stream or the crap.
Hell
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. So
So,
hopefully that means that we'll be all good for streams too, since Chicken's been having problems there as well.
Yes.
So hopefully that means that everything has been fixed with this one, whatever it is that they had to do.
I guess we'll see.
Work on the lines.
Probably got enough complaints from people, and they probably went, well, maybe we should finally send a technician out there to see if a squirrel decided to chew the lines again.
And water got in the lines again.
Or something. Wait, no, that was in Michigan where that happened though.
Was it? I thought it was here.
Yes.
That was
No.
pretty.
The water in
No?
the lines thing was Michigan.
Really?
Yeah. See, right, Baka? I thought it was here.
Nope.
So did I.
Yeah, I think it was here. I don't believe you.
I can tell you exactly where we had that conversation at. So, anyway,
I'm not going to
the
argue
point.
with a woman because it'll lead nowhere.
Yeah, I know, right? It's like circle logic.
Well, lead you to the grave. That's about it.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. Everybody
Yeah.
already knows how that goes. Anyway, I guess before we get into all the super fun stuff of what we've been doing and what's going on in the news, I would probably like to mention the website. Right now it is currently down. We are working on a brand new one. Our web admin had some other stuff on his plate, and he has parted ways. We have parted ways. It's all amicable. We're all good. Everything's all good. Don't worry. We'll have a new site up sometime this week. Chicken's actually working on it. Red's working on it. Everybody's been very hands-on. It's been great. We're all learning things. Yay.
Well, and I think the best thing about this is one of the things that Griff and I originally talked about when we started Infinite Respawn is we wanted to transition into other things, and one of the things that we originally started off as a podcast, of course, then we got into the streaming part of it, and we continue on. And what's great is this is kind of a progression towards that, because the way our current website worked was it was based off of that podcast, or still had the podcast label to it, and we're trying to rebrand ourselves to be just Infinite Respawn. And podcast be part of what it is we do, so the new one will actually it will be part of that as well. So, but unfortunately, originally when we wanted to use that website, we weren't able to use that website because, or at least use that
the domain name,
domain name, because it was owned by somebody else. But now we got it. Woo!
Yay.
So I'm excited about that. So it is a transition point. We are sorry for that part of it, but in the interest of transparency, you kind of know what's going on now, and so be prepared. We're all going to move over there, and we get to make decisions. And so far, what's being made looks fantastic, and I am very proud of the group that is working on that, which is our group. Yay! That has
sort of helped.
No training whatsoever in actual website design, but it looks great. It's I definitely am excited about it once it gets up and running. Yeah. That's all I had to say about that. I just thought it would. Everybody kind of understands how great it is that we're progressing to that point.
Yes, it's definitely a good thing. Don't think of it as a bad thing. Although we did lose everything that was on the site because there wasn't a backup beforehand. That was just an oversight, a mishap. Sorry. Don't worry. We'll have new stuff though. New cool stuff. Better stuff. Stuffier stuff.
Right.
A new phoenix
Bigger,
will rise
stronger,
from the
faster.
ashes.
Yes.
Like
Things
I like the
that.
homepage already better. So it's great.
Awesome. Well, what's everybody been playing?
Everybody knows what I've been playing. Resident Evil all week.
Are you enjoying it? Like the remake?
Oh, you already finished it, man.
Hell yeah, I finished it.
Yeah, but I mean, did you enjoy? What I mean is did you enjoy the once you actually were able to stream it? Were you like with the graphic updates and all that stuff that on there? Did it? You know, how did it feel? Did they update some of the controlling and the way it was done?
Yes, they did update the controls quite a bit. It feels a lot better now. Instead of the controls used to be very, very, very wonky, but now they're just wonky.
Slightly wonky.
Yeah, they're just a little wonky. Gameplay was fantastic. The easiest part about that game is since they ported the Resident Evil and the Resident Evil 0 was made on the GameCube, the HD update wasn't too extraneous for them. The Resident Evil 2, which did not get I don't think it got a GameCube update. So that one is going to be a while for it to...
2 was released on GameCube as well.
Was it?
Yeah, I own it.
Oh, okay. Well, then they shouldn't have.
I have proof of this.
Do it. I got a proof of it, too. Ugh. Right here. Except it's very dusty. This is...
Yeah,
Resident Evil 2.
that's the original PlayStation.
Yeah, PlayStation.
But yeah, I've got 0, 1, 2, and 3 all on the GameCube.
Awesome.
Oh, wow.
Nerd.
Awesome. Don't call
I'm
him
just
a nerd.
kidding.
I
I can call him a nerd. It's true.
But
So
other
you
than
playing
that,
anything else?
Blade and Soul. I played a little bit of that every night after I stream. Play Blade and Soul.
That is your crack right now.
Yes. And I got to play Paragon.
But you can't say anything about it.
And yeah, that's that. But
Yeah. So look up Paragon, and then that's about all you get out of that. Because
Yeah.
I tried that earlier. Like when we were off there earlier, trying to get information out of him. Yeah, it doesn't work.
Nope.
So if anybody ever wants him to test out a game, he is not going to tell anybody crap. It doesn't matter who it is.
yeah. 2
So-
alphas, and I can't say nothing.
I'm pretty sure that like the Griff box that she lives in during during the podcast, he puts around him when he's playing. Is what it is. So she can't even see.
And
so.
he had not thought of that yet, but now that you've said that, guess what?
Yep.
Damn it. Stop giving him ideas.
Oh my bad.
But that's all I've been doing all week. Resident Evil, Blade and Soul, and a little Paragon yesterday.
Awesome. I finished the first level of Escapist last Sunday. So
There's only
Lu-
one level?
No, there's several.
Okay. I was like,
No, there's
is it-
several,
I thought
but
it was
I finished-
episodic or something, maybe.
No, I finished that level, and then you can get to go to a harder prison.
Okay.
So we finished that one, and Lewis did escape, which is funny because when he escapes, he ends up tripping over a guy that's going out of a hole and the other thing, but it still counts as an escape. It's weird. The way I finally escaped from the prison, y'all are going to love this. I had to beat up all the guards and then just run out of the prison.
Really?
Yeah, it was accidental, completely
Punch
accidental.
everybody
There's
in
a
front.
thing that pops up on the screen that was like, you can now escape. And I was like, I'm escaping. So I just ran out the front door. It was funny because I was working on getting super glue in order to be able to create all this stuff. And I'd built up all this shit. And that's the way I escaped. So it's like, I feel like if I was really in prison, I wouldn't have been mad about the fact that I'd done all that work just to escape the way that I did. You know what I mean?
You wouldn't have
If
been
you were
mad
really
at
in
that?
prison,
would've-
you would have been just happy to escape.
Right.
Yeah,
Yes. I don't
probably.
think I don't think I'd be mad. So I was okay with the way it went down. But did that. Also, I have a friend that she's going through some of the same things in her life that I'm going through right now, with family members having cancer and things like that. And so she is a big Diablo 3 fan. But she has it on PS3 because she doesn't have the PS4 or Xbox One. So I went out and bought Diablo 3 so I could play with her. But she told me I had to build a character up a little bit first, and it sounds very familiar. It sounds like something that somebody would tell Vald, and then she'd have to build up her character, and then nobody play with her.
So
I'm
you're
very
very
scared.
I'm not actually gonna play.
Yeah, I'm very scared. I'm very scared I'm not gonna get played. But it's kind of interesting because I do own it on Xbox One, and then to see it on PS3, the difference in the graphics is little more than I thought it was. It's like
Just the way it's like, how can I say this politely? It looks like garbage.
yeah. Well, it is. I mean, I'm playing on a PS3, and I know that, but it's it's one of those things where I didn't expect there to be that much of a difference because they relatively came out at the same time. Because I've got it's the same version. It's the Reaper of Souls version of the game. So it's the same thing, but it's just it does look different. I didn't expect it to look that much different, but the way it handles the game itself and everything, the right stick roll and things that they added in for the console version of the game still fits really well. You really forget how much you love Diablo until you get into the game and start playing through it. It's just great. I'm paying a little bit more attention to the plot line than I did the first time.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, instead of grunt, which is what I heard most of the time when people are talking because they all have these raspy voices. It's like I'm actually paying attention to it, and it's cool to go through it the second time and go through so I'm looking forward to playing her once I build my character up a little bit. And I am playing as a warrior this time, which I did last time as well, but I wanted to change how I did it a little bit. So it's gonna be quite interesting. But I played that, and of course Ark, because that's crack. And I think that's about it. I haven't really done much other than those two. I haven't gotten back into Dragon Age Inquisition like I wanted to. So I guess we'll see. Anyway, that's it.
That's it. Baka, what have you been playing?
A little bit of Blade and Soul, a little bit of Dirty Bomb.
Every time you say that, it sounds like
Wow,
the worst
you've
game
been playing
ever.
Dirty Bob?
Yeah, I don't know. I kind of had like a really weird itch for the past couple of days to play a shooter, so I just kind of like, fuck it. I'll just go around and kill some people here and there. Like, I've been doing like, I'll hop in and do 1 or 2 rounds, and then I'll go back to painting and working on models again, and then about a couple hours later, I'll be like, I'm gonna go back and kill a couple more people. And I ended up unlocking enough points to go through and unlock a character named Proxy, because when those chicken nose, when you level up, you get a chance to get the little weird cards that'll change your loadout and some of your abilities. And I got a really nice one for her, so I was like, why not? I got some points, let's try her out. She runs around and starts out with a shotgun, gets a little Uzi style weapon for a secondary, but she has an ability where she can drop proximity mines. So I have been basically being like Teemo and dropping them all over the damn place.
You're an asshole.
Well,
Short
it's
and simple.
really helpful for the missions to where like the enemy team has to go and plant a bomb or something like that at a certain point, and we have to defend it. I just throw proximity mines where they have to go, and then as soon as they go run up there to go do whatever they needed to do, boom.
We got to play together
I
at
got
some
a kill.
point. We got to play together.
Yeah, we can play later on.
Absolutely, please. I was playing the hell out of it, and then nobody played with me, so I stopped.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, I feel bad for Chicken.
Chicken's like, it's probably because Chicken wins all the fucking time.
Yeah.
Then why
You know,
wouldn't
we
people-
usually do pretty well in like when we do co-op games, but
Yeah, why wouldn't people want to play with me then? I win all the time. Come
Because
on
they
now.
don't get a chance to do anything. You're too busy killing
because
everybody.
we're tired of being carried in the easy.
It's like, you're in the supporting role,
Chicken.
Chicken. Allow her to go in and do what you got to do, and he runs in and kills everything.
It's not my fault. It has red health bars. I can't help it. You know, red. If it's red, it's dead.
There you go. You gotta kill people. You just can't not do it.
Exactly. You know how that is.
Yes.
Griff.
I read this thing and I can't remember where I read it. It might have been a Wired report. It's on Cliff Blazinski's Twitter somewhere, but it was a thing about how
Your spirit animal?
my spirit animal, absolutely, Cliff. But it's about how women prefer to take a long range thing, men prefer to run in, like run and gun, and the older people, like once you've aged up, I guess, you prefer to do long distance stuff. And he was talking about how wrong it was because his wife is apparently a lot like me, where it's like, oh my god, I just want a shotgun and run in everybody's faces. You mentioned that, and I thought about that, because yeah, I've never been one for the long game. I'd rather just run in and shoot everybody, because it's fun, it's quick, it's easy, and they're dead.
Or you get shot to death, and yeah, then you're all sad.
Or then I respawn, and then I run in again. Hey, you know what?
Yeah,
Anyway.
you've played enough games with her. You know that being killed in the front lines doesn't stop her. She'll get right back into the front lines after she respawns.
I don't even
Where's
care.
my shotgun? Who
Kinda
dropped my
reminds me of,
shotgun?
Like, those, like cartoons where they go like keep running in and they keep getting punched, go flying all the way back, and then go strutting back in and punch, go flying all the way back.
You can't stop me. You can't stop me. That's all.
Her strategy is like to wear him down to make him tired. It's like, I'm just
Yeah.
tired of killing you. Just, for the love of God, stop.
That only works in like multiplayer games though for me. Like in single player games, I will put at least a little more thought than that into what I'm gonna be doing next. At least a little, you know.
Just a little. She means a little.
Little?
She
a wee
means a
bit?
little. By little, she means, should I stay behind this corner or should I move to the other one?
Actually, I was thinking
Little.
more about Fallout, and then it's like, what follower do I need to have with me that will run in front of me?
Hey, Baka, we should probably have a talk with her followers, because you know what it's like to be in front of her when she starts shooting.
Hey, you know what? But I upgraded the perk
Three
that lets
people,
them
2
not
bullets.
take damage from me. So, they're okay. I did that just because of that reason. Thank you.
Or,
Yeah,
or, the,
sure.
or the teammates in general, you know. I mean, you're the only person I know that sniped all of their teammates.
I should really
Yep.
come with a disclaimer for
Yeah.
online multiplayer games.
Yes, you should. Which is why I always check
Ga-
to see if multiplayer has friendly fire before I
But
play with her.
Hold on. I will have to state this. It is a known fact that her driving has not been the best in video games, but she has very much improved on that. She's
Yes.
concentrated on driving. She's done much better, probably because GTA 5 she really loves. She's
Mhm.
gone in, she's played the game, and she's doing so much better when it comes to driving part. My question is this, because you all play with her a lot more than I do when it comes to multiplayer.
Oh, jeez.
Has her ability to not shoot her teammates
I didn't give a
Improved?
fuck
No.
about those people.
Improve? No.
Okay. Just checking.
If you're in front of the enemy, she's just gonna shoot through you to kill the enemy. She don't give a fuck.
I may occasionally scream out, "Don't move," so that I can, shoot past you. But if you move after I say
Occasionally-
that, that's on you.
Occasionally you will.
Yeah, or she'll just throw a
Other
grenade so it
times, we
sticks
don't
to
always
you and
get
you
so
run
much of a
into him.
warning.
She don't give a fuck.
Well, here's the thing though, if she's hiding off in the back with a shotgun and we're playing Halo and she throws a sticky grenade on you, I guess that she expects you to go run into the group of people so she can not only kill you, but multiple other people in the process as well.
Yeah, I mean, that's a
Yep.
great plan. I don't understand why you're not willing to sacrifice yourself for the greater good.
Or the greater griff.
Yeah, she gets a betrayal and a kill, so it comes out even anyway.
Sacrifice yourself for the greater grift. That's my new thing.
Well, you had what was it? What's Griftopia's slogan again?
Get happy or get dead.
So the motto, I guess.
That kind of works with it.
Sacrifice.
It's like, here, we're going to give you a sticky bomb. It's already going to be active. I just need you to run to the crowd of people. Cool.
Man.
The other team's dead. We win.
Why didn't I think of this before? I should pay you guys. for
Yes,
better
you should.
ideas. I mean, I'm just saying, like, you think I'm bad, but you guys are over here like, how can we sacrifice the entire team to serve one purpose?
We're not thinking
Yeah.
about it. We've just been,
Yeah.
felt we've learned it. I
We
couldn't
learned
think-
it.
couldn't think of
That's a real term.
yeah. All the
Uh,
times we've played with you, Griff, this is what we've come out with.
How to kill the team in one go.
With
That's
Griff. If your teammates are ever in the way, do not be afraid to shoot through them. They may die, but if you kill an enemy, it works out in the end.
They may
This
die, but
episode
that's
of
what they were
Infinite
there
Respawn
for.
Podcast. Griff kills the entire team.
It's
I
like
mean,
Deadpool kills the Marvel Universe, like Griff kills Infinite Respawn. It'd be great.
Oh god.
I love you guys.
Ugh.
This is the best.
Griff's friendly fire is one of a kind.
It really is.
It
Yes.
wouldn't be me if there wasn't friendly fire.
Ain't that the truth?
It wouldn't be as fun. I'd keep you on your toes.
And you know what one of Griff's favorite games of all time is? Five Nights at Freddy's.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. She
I love that franchise though.
She played barely of any of the second one before she was so scared she had to quit.
It's stressed her. It's hilarious.
Yes.
Stressful.
So
Todd
you know, of
McFarlane's
course-
doing toys of it.
I need.
So Five Nights at Freddy's World, of course, came back with horrible reviews, considered one of the worst games ever. And now it's free. It's back on and it's free. Is anybody
Well-
gonna play it? You gonna play it?
I'm not gonna play it. It's not my style. It's like Pokemon kind of. Pokemon
Yeah.
and Final Fantasy. It's that kind of gameplay.
It's a really weird kind of gameplay.
So that sounds like chicken
Gotta,
to me.
gotta catch them all.
Maybe.
All the scary
That might be a,
animatronic things.
you know, that sounds like a dual night. Like it needs to be both of you sitting together, and him playing it, and you either being scared because I mean I've seen parts of the game.
It's not scary. That one's
Yeah.
not.
Yeah,
No.
it's like hokey, right? Like
Yeah.
just the way it's done. Yeah, so get on there and then you could just you could be part of it because your giggle, first of all, would scare the rest of us.
Yeah.
Unless something was on there. So
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah, no.
Shake, 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 shake.
Like, oh look, there's gaming. Griff's around. Oh damn it, I'm dead.
I
Yeah.
really wish I had the editing abilities to take Psycho when he actually like that, just insert her laughing.
Oh. I wish I would have recorded that time where I'm like hiding in the room and you just hear her giggling. Like I'm looking through the fucking window and hear her giggling by the big monster costume. It's
Oh
like,
my
oh, there it goes again. It just
We
giggles.
do need to do Damned again.
Oh
sometime
my
too,
God.
though. That was so much fun.
Yes, we do.
Y'all are just mad that I'm hilarious when being a bad guy.
Yes, I'm very mad about you being
Yeah,
hilarious.
we're so mad.
I'm furious.
I knew it. I knew it. Now the truth comes out.
How dare you?
Oh, Lord have mercy.
But yeah, that guy, I give that guy a lot of credit for bringing his game back out after bringing it down to finish it and then putting it back up for free.
Yeah, and if you'd already bought it for some reason, he gave he's willing to give refunds to everybody that wants it. But apparently there are some people that are like, no man, we support your product. We don't want a refund. You keep our $10 because only $10, not a big deal.
Yeah.
But I think that that's pretty nice. Like Scott Cawthon is really a stand-up dev. He made some mistakes. He admits his mistakes every time he makes them, and then corrects them and really treats the community right.
Yeah, and
Well, I think it's because he's part of the community. I think a lot of problems you run into is not with indie developers, but I think you run into it with the larger ones. They've got corporate people that were never part of the community versus I think indie developers and developers in general that start at that low level are part of the community and just want to make a good game. They want a game they'll play.
Yes.
And I think that's the differences. And I think the people that are making games for large companies are wanting to make games that they want to play, but unfortunately, I think their hands get tied. And I think I think it's where you run into a problem with the large ones because it is what it is, I guess. But it's I'm glad that he did that because it just shows how much of a good guy he is. So.
Yep. Speaking on benevolent companies, Techland has been pretty fucking amazing with their release of their new game, or I guess DLC actually, DLC for their Dying Light game.
Right.
People are like, how can you reasonably sell this for $30?
Right.
It's big enough to be a complete game in its own, yet you're gonna just sell it as DLC.
Right.
So people are just trying to figure out ways to get back to that company because they're doing it right. They have built an audience, and they appreciate their audience, and their audience is gonna stick with them for this.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but with the Dying Light people, it's the same people that did another zombie game, right?
Dead Island.
Dead Island.
Dead Island. Okay. So now Dead Island, if I'm incorrect, Griff, you can correct me on this, but you weren't a big fan of that game, is that correct?
No. I
Right.
got bored with that one.
Okay. But you are a fan of Dying Light because you're the one.
Yes, I love it.
All right.
Well,
so,
that's the thing is they took Dying Light and they took it as an opportunity to correct everything that they did wrong with Dead Island.
well, and it's interesting to me because it's almost like they're saying again that okay, we know we did wrong with this other one that a lot of people didn't like, and we're gonna even bump it up even further for $30. We're gonna basically give you a full game, and we're gonna call it DLC.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, that's pretty awesome. I mean, it's a company that understands their customers and is doing their best to, because what it means to me is I'm gonna buy their next game.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, and it means that I'm going to spend money on things like DLC because they are going to try to take care of the community.
Right.
So.
And I hope that
Other
other
companies
companies
take
can
note.
take a note of this because this is how you build a lasting community. Where you're going to do things like this for us, we will gladly keep giving you our money because you're going to keep giving us quality content.
Take my money, like throw the wallet.
Take note, companies, please. Oh my God. Just
Okay.
No
take
more
note.
like here's a portion demo of your game. Now give us more money for the rest of it.
Almost as much as the full game in itself for less than like a half of what your half game gave us. So you get like 75% of the game for 3 times the amount of a normal game. It's like no, that is not gonna work.
And I realize
Are you
video
speaking
games
about
cost
games
quite a bit.
specifically?
Kinda.
So-
Battlefront.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Or Destiny.
Or Destiny.
You can go with Destiny as well.
Oh,
Well, see, I lucked out with Destiny. If I'd not bought it originally, I would have lucked out even more. But because I bought it on release night, and so I pre-ordered, did everything else with Destiny, picked it up. I enjoyed the gameplay, everything else that went along, and I think that when they did the Taken King, I feel like they did what they should have done, which was release a game that was good for people who paid $60, went into it. I've read through the news stuff for today, and it looks like near the end of the year they're releasing another large expansion. I'm very interested to see what that large expansion is going to have, and how much it's going to run. Because if I'm having to pay another $60 or $50 or $40 for an expansion, I don't know. You're getting kind of ridiculous, and you're getting really close to the launch of the second Destiny. And what are you going to do differently to draw people back into your game that have been playing it for, in this case, at that point, 3 years?
Well, to be fair, though, they've been
2
conditioning
years.
the players, the ones that are going to stay hardcore, they've been conditioning them the whole time to go, okay, every time we release something new, it's going to be something big, so you're going to want to buy it, or you're going to want to get it. So they've already kind of like put their players in that mentality of regardless of what we launch, you're going to want to buy it.
Right.
and
Well,
that's
and I think that-
unfortunate.
And I think that, and the thing that kills me is like, I've put in a decent time amount into Destiny, but not a lot as some people like one of our favorite
Like
listeners,
for,
which is
Bald
Wraith.
or Wraith,
Yeah, Wraith
Yeah.
and Bald, those two. Put a lot of time into that game, and the thing is like I've spent $35 on Ark, and have put more time into that one game where there's no plot line. There's just me building shit and putting and either killing dinosaurs or taming dinosaurs or whatever. And I enjoy that so much, that community that's there. But when I played Destiny, the only time I enjoyed playing Destiny was the community. And I think that's where I feel like that's what they need to draw on. They need to draw on the fact that people want to live in the world that you're creating, not just rehash the same shit over and over again. I think that's I've never played World of Warcraft, but that's the way I always feel about when y'all talk about that game. Is like you feel like and anybody that's ever talked about that game, is the fact that you're almost like you're living in that world. I'm creating my character, I'm building my character and everything else, but you talk about the world and the lore and everything else like you've lived it.
Yeah.
And I would never talk about Destiny that way.
No, I mean I get
and I've never-
attached to characters super easy too, especially ones that I have a hand in creating. But with Destiny, it's like, okay, here's my dude. He said like 3 things this entire time, because the world is relatively flat. Until you
Right.
get to something like Taken King, where they added a whole bunch of new stuff and everything, and I assume a bit more speaking for your character. Because I heard that there was more cinematics and there was a more
There's more
cinematic
cinematics
style
and
to
stuff,
it,
but the cinematics and stuff that have been added into it added a lot to the plot line of it. I'm very impressed with the way they did Taken King. I think it's really well done. I still need to finish the last part of it, but it's still character-wise. I still don't think you would attach you to your character. I don't.
which is just unfortunate because I am one of the easiest people to really get on that level with the character and be like, you know what, I'm attached to these pixels as an individual pixel person, you know, or whatever. But it just didn't do it for me in that one. I had a problem with it.
And I think that's where they need to go with Destiny 2. I think they, since it is something that we know is going to be out, you know, I guess 2017 maybe.
Mm-hmm. 2017.
That's one of those things to where I think that they really need to do. I think that's the bridge they need to make, is they need to be able to attach you to your character so people can go in and play the game and feel like they're attached to something. I think that they need to make the social network a little bit better to where people feel like they're working towards something together.
Or even have some sort of social, like, I don't know if they've updated it since the Taken King and everything, but the fact that you couldn't go into any sort of matchmaking for something like a raid was a problem. And I mean, I don't know if they ever changed that or not, but that is definitely something I would look into, because I don't always have, you know, 5 or 6 people, however many it was, online at one time that are all ready to throw down for several hours in something, you know? It's like, can I get some sort of matchmaking so I can find other people and maybe, I don't know, make some friends while I'm at it? Right.
So maybe so. I mean, I think that's where that game really needs to progress and move forward towards. I think that there's, and I think that if you look at something like Dying Light, that where they're taking care of their fans, and you look at some other companies and stuff out there that are doing the same thing, I think that maybe Activision and Bungie and them will look at it and go, okay. It just amazes me, though, that Activision doesn't look at their top seller, which is World of Warcraft, and go, what do we need to do?
How do we make this other game as successful as this one?
That amazes me. The other thing is I think February 23rd, my birthday, is Far Cry Primal, I believe, comes out that day.
Yeah.
I am not playing Far Cry Primal, but I want to play Far Cry Primal now after seeing all these videos that are out.
I know. That video, like the most recent one, the one they put out this week with Elias Tufexis doing the voice for it and everything. Right. Oh my god. He sold me on it. I'm like, yeah, I'd like to stab somebody with a spear. Sure, I'll do it.
Well, and here's the thing that is really cool to me is, like, looking at the videos, all I can think is, this is Ark, the storyline. Right?
Yep, that's what I've been saying since they announced it. I was like, this game is going to be a lot like Ark, except, you know, with a big storyline attached to it.
Yeah, well, and you probably can't build shit, which, you know,
actually, I think you can. There's a village, your main village, you have to rebuild.
Yes, so you have to build things in your village.
Oh my god.
Well, I don't think it's going to be quite as involved as Ark.
But regardless,
you'll probably be able to do like something like, it'll probably be like, okay, I can either build this building or this building, and then they're already kind of preset of how they kind of look.
I think it may even be something like, and I don't know if you guys remember it or not, but Assassin's Creed 2, you had the villa that you had to upgrade. So it's like, here's all the stuff that's already here, but it's not making any money and we can't use it or anything. So you have to like gather the resources, I guess, in this case, because it won't be money, but gather the resources to fix it up. So that you can, you know, it may be something like that. But even if that's the case, like, I like that mechanic. I like that whole, like, fix this place because it's broken. I loved it.
I don't mind that, because it's you know, if you think about it from the different games we do play, like with Ark, we're actually going out, gathering the materials, take it and bring it in, and physically building every single piece and putting it all together. And Fallout 4 is very similar to that in a lot of ways. But what I like about Fallout 4 was the fact that, like, oh, this town got fucking wiped out, and now you can just go through and raid everything and take all the materials that you need and build what you need.
I actually told Chicken I was trying to reset and do some recording stuff for Fallout, and it didn't work out, but I was like, you know, I'm not even that upset that the recording didn't work. I'm most upset that it wiped out my previous saves and all of my settlements are gone. I was like, I worked so hard on making them pretty.
I think we'll be able to find your settlements. Don't get too distraught yet.
I am distraught.
But as for Far Cry Primal, I think I will be streaming it day one, as far as I think.
Yeah, we'll probably be picking it up.
Yeah, so look for it.
Well, the good thing is I should be, I'm trying to think, because that's the week I'm going to Disney. So it's like, I'm trying to think of when it's on there. I believe I might be able to make some of the streams on that, just based on when, because I'll be Eastern time when the park opens and or closes and when you start. I might be able to catch some of that. So I'm excited just to see if I want to pick it up or not.
Absolutely. So be sure to come check it out when it gets released. I have a feeling I am going to enjoy the hell out of that game. Pet kitties. I mean,
Yeah.
come on now.
You can tame the animals and ride them around. I'm sold.
Yeah, I mean,
I want to do that.
in most of my games, I have a pet saber tooth. I'm gonna get another one. Come on now. It's
and that's the thing about it is like when you're playing Ark, you know, I think that there's different people that enjoy the game for different reasons, right? You've got people that like to go out and kill the dinosaurs. You got people that like to go tame dinosaurs. You got people that like to build. So everybody's playing the game for a different reason, which is why the tribe works. So I'm interested to see from a single player standpoint what you like, how they draw you into the plot line that's going on, and how they implement your different animals. Like if you have a mammoth and you have a saber-toothed tiger and all this stuff that you've tamed, you know, you go, okay, for this mission I want to take the mammoth with me, or you're just like, fuck it, I'm always having the saber-toothed tiger with me. You know what I mean? So it's like I'm
I'm
always
gonna have the cat.
oh
Yeah.
yes, always gotta have the kitty cat.
right. So you can kind of figure it out. And but from a strategic standpoint, right?
Yeah, you
So
got
to be
different
like-
options.
Yeah, so you could be able to turn in and you can go, okay, with the mammoth, I'll be able to bust through this wall and be able to go in and just tear shit up. Or with the saber-toothed tiger, I'll be able to jump over the wall and sneak in. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Well, and you
like-
also, with that one, from what I understand, you have to take into account day and night cycle. So maybe your cat would be a benefit to you at night
Ooh.
because, you know, it can see a little better. I don't know if that's
All right. Now I can only get so excited. I can only get so excited.
oh my god!
Chill out now.
Oh my god! I'm leaving right now.
Chicken's
I gotta go buy
already
this
thinking
thing.
of ways to utilize the cat.
Oh yeah. Oh hell yeah. Come on now.
I'm headed to pre-order right now.
Yeah.
I know, right?
First thing I will do when I get the game is go through the front story, learn how to tame, and get a kitty cat.
It's
That'll
like,
be the
how
first
far
thing.
into the story do I need to be so that I can get a cat?
Yep. Pretty much. I need a kitty cat now.
Ivy's like, I can't wait for the Let's Plays. Well, I gotta wait till Chicken's done with the game first.
Now, Griff,
Um,
do you know that voice actor?
Do I know that voice? Are you? I can't tell if you're asking for serious or no.
Is that sarcasm or no?
Is it?
No, I'm just checking. Who? What does he normally play? Like, what
Oh
about?
my God, he's Adam fucking Jensen, man.
Oh.
God, he is.
Is that him?
Deus Ex.
I'm just sorry. I'm just sorry. I like to get her excited. 'Cause She's
Yeah.
like,
I love him. I love him.
He's got another game coming out later on this year.
Yes, Deus Ex.
Deus
actually.
Ex Mankind Divided, which I think I will be streaming to. Griff will only partially be there because she doesn't want to have it
Yeah, I
ruined.
will definitely zone out. Like, I'll try to pay attention to chat, but I will not pay attention to the plot line because I'm gonna play the shit out of it by myself.
Oh, yes, she will, but I
Well,
can't wait to get my hands on it.
when is that one scheduled to do? Do we know?
August?
At the end of the year, I think.
Okay, since it's August, it might be one of those things. I might be in that stream a little bit more, just to make up for the fact Griff's not going to be there as much.
And I'll be
he's not-
around.
Yeah.
But I don't want it ruined for me either. But at the same time, I'll forget it a lot quicker than she will.
Yeah. That's
So-
with me.
Yeah, so it's like it'd be I can pay attention to the chat and keep going instead of looking at Adam Jensen the whole time going, oh,
I only do that like sometimes.
Don't believe her. It's most of the time.
so pretty.
He is so pretty. What is wrong with you?
He is.
That is a gorgeous
he's,
man.
He's a pretty awesome
We're
guy.
guys, and we don't generally judge. I guess.
Gorgeous
other
man,
guys
you
on-
shut up.
He only has
Yeah,
eyes.
Baka's like, oh.
Oh my god. Sorry.
Oh, this year is going to be a good year for games, I have a feeling.
Yes.
So,
But you know what game is not coming out this year that I'm very excited about? We're
what?
getting no Assassin's Creed game.
Yes.
Oh my
Yes.
I am so excited we're not getting Assassin's. I've never
How
been
many
so
times?
excited to not get a game in my
How many
life.
times have I said it would benefit them to not have a game? It would benefit them to not. And then that's what they said. They're like, it's going to benefit us in the long run not to have a game this year because we get to focus on fixing some of the mechanics and making it a better experience.
Oh, thank God. A
Motherfucker,
company
even
that
the most
fucking
we were, like,
learns.
2 years ago.
I know, right?
Honestly,
Your
then we wouldn't
fans
have
will
had
wait.
Unity.
Well, that's the thing is they said that part of the reason they're doing this is based on Unity's poor production and everything, and basically poor performance overall, and the fact that because of Unity, Syndicate was slow to sell. Like, it started selling after people had a chance to play it, and it was starting to be a little more visible. But before then, like, their pre-orders were not the number they wanted for it, and it's because nobody trusted them.
And nobody's played Syndicate here, right?
No, it's on my GameFly queue, but I am not gonna go out and buy it, even though people like it. I'm not willing to like commit yet.
I
yeah.
will probably pick it up when it's like pretty cheap.
Yeah, we will be
Well, the
getting.
good thing about that game is it is part of the every other.
Yes, so it's probably okay.
So it's probably okay by Griff standards.
Yes.
Now, if only I could find a way to split the cost of it between 6 people, because then it'd practically be free, right, Chicken?
Oh, the memes have struck.
Sorry, it's from our vacation. Ivy and No Pants are gonna giggle at that.
Oh my god. If you don't understand the meme, Oak, I can get you a map.
That's also
All
our inside jokes need to stop. I'm sorry.
right.
Sorry,
All
I
right.
ruined
All right.
everything for us.
Yes, you did. Yes,
My
you
bad.
did. All right.
Need a doctor? Here's a map.
Oh, you lost a leg? Here's a map.
It's good. It's sorry. At PAX, there are enforcers everywhere, and they're really nice people. The enforcers are great, but the thing is like, no matter what you say to them, they're like, "Oh, I'm not sure. Would you like a map?"
Yeah, they
Seriously,
are all
it's like,
carrying
we were
around
making
bags
jokes,
of maps.
yeah, about the fact that you could be like, "I broke my leg. Do you know where the doctor's at?" No, but take this map. It might be able to help you. It's like
It's dangerous to go alone. Here's a map.
they meant well, though. That's their job. That's what they're supposed to do.
Give out maps.
As long as they mean
Hilarious.
well.
Yes,
As long
they
as
did
mean
mean
well.
well.
That's all that matters.
It was just hilarious to us as people there. Sorry.
Earlier we were talking about Dying Light. And there is a Dying Light the following enhanced edition that you can purchase today for only $9,999,940 over the regular retail price. So you could
Tell them what they win.
Yeah, but
for
if you
$10
split
million, you can be in the supporting role in the Dying Light movie, right? Sounds right.
okay.
Speaking role, you
Cool.
get an action scene, all right? You get professional acting lessons from Ezio himself, Roger Craig Smith.
Which I would love to do, but do not have $10 million.
All right? You get to be part of the screening tour, so you get to fly around the entire world and check out what people think of the movie, which it's a video game movie, so we'll see what happens on that one. You get a personal trailer on set, so you have your own little trailer.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
With your name on the door.
name on the door and everything else. You get parkour training. So you get
Damn.
right? Get parkour training.
All
Pretty
right.
awesome,
All
right?
right, I'm down.
This is the one I want. Off-road driving course. The bad part is because of where we live, I could probably just ask a friend and we could go drive.
Right?
But I want for $10 million, I'll pay for that. All right, fine. Original copy of the script for $10 million. God, I'd hope so.
No
If
shit.
you have to learn the lines in it, why don't you just steal that one? Or,
Right.
like, you don't have to give it to me. I've got one.
They better sign that shit for $10 million.
Yeah, no kidding.
No, the signature is included.
And it better be met out of the money I gave them. All right.
It's an extra $20 per signature. Sorry.
Oh my god.
You've already pushed out 10 million. I think an extra 20 isn't gonna fucking hurt you.
Yeah, if you're pushing out $10 million for that.
All right, 10 VIP tickets for opening night. Only 10. So that's $1 million per ticket, if you really want to look at it that way.
Yeah, but that means you got everything else for free.
You get an FX effects makeup session, which I know Griff would love. She's actually very, very good with her special effects makeup. She did a zombie thing for me one year for Halloween, a couple years for Halloween. It was great.
It's a lot of fun. I wish I had a reason to do it more often.
Yeah, I bought a lot of stuff, and she's like, "What is this for?" And I was like, "I don't know. Here, watch this video." And she's like, "Oh, okay, yeah, I knew that." Oop, done. Dying Light, become the voice of Kyle Crane, which I'm not really sure.
Kyle Crane's your main character.
Yeah.
Yeah, so for the role of voice of Kyle Crane in the special edition of Dying Light, and 4 copies of Dying Light the following is also what you would have. So you've got all that. So for 4 copies of Dying Light the following, you could spend $10 million. That's basically what I'm looking at.
I mean,
Hey! If you get 2 more, if you put 2 more copies in there, and then you find 5 friends, you could just split it 6 ways.
it's practically free.
But then you gotta argue, like, who's gonna be the one who gets to be in the movie, though?
Yeah.
We're all gonna be in the movie if we're spending $10 million. But to be fair, I don't want to go with that kind of expensive one. I'll be happy with the $386,000 version.
Oh, only the $386,000?
Yeah, it's only. I mean, you get a custom built zombie proof shelter. Come on now.
Ooh.
Yeah, you get.
It's a cabin. Come on, it's not even gonna be that big.
Oh, shut up! It's still a zombie-proof cabin. You get zombie survival parkour lessons.
Oh.
Your face in the game. A photo of your
I
face
had to pay
skinned
$10
onto
million
your.
for my parkour lessons.
Oh well, I get
Well, it's the
lesser
same
parkour.
coach.
This one says
Probably.
Ampa-Sound parkour and free running team. I don't know if that's the same one.
I don't know.
We're gonna go with yes.
You get a human-sized volatile figurine to deter human raiders. My favorite one.
Okay.
You get branded night vision goggles and 6 adult diapers for Dying Light's nighttime gameplay.
Yeah,
Well played.
well,
That's awesome.
yeah. I just hit nighttime mode on Dying Light earlier when I was messing around, and holy shit, those guys are scary.
Yes.
Nighttime is
You
really
need those-
intense. It's a lot of fun.
You need those diapers. All right. And there are still 2 other ones you get. 2 Razer Tiamat headphones, 4 signed Xbox One copies of Dying Light, and a round trip to Techland to party with Steve, the zombie consultant, and dominate our devs in a rigged Be the Zombie match so that you can brag to all your friends.
A rig. I don't want it to be rigged. I want it on my own.
Yeah, but we have already seen how well the devs are at their own games sometimes. So
Hey, we don't need to talk about that.
And with Griff
Or
on your
do
team,
we?
she's gonna kill all of you anyway.
Yeah, I mean, there's always a chance that nobody lives. So there's that.
Hey, the devs are just too damn good. I don't want to hear it. But I got a keyboard out of it.
That's true.
Shut up.
So, it wasn't a total bust for me. Got my ass kicked a little bit, but I walked away
A
with a
little
cool
bit.
the keyboard. It was only 90. It was only 100 to 7. It
after all that, but
was only 100 to 7. It wasn't too bad. We got a kill.
And with that, if you have no idea what we're talking about with the keyboard and devs and everything, listen to last week's show. Come on, guys, catch up. God.
Oh, last week's show. Oops,
I like
okay.
that I take a drink of beer and it's silent.
Silent.
Guys, don't
That's
make
what
that
we do.
awkward for me.
Well, we
we're
were
waiting for your like victory sip, I guess. I don't know.
Victory
well,
sip.
You know, the way I look at it is this: is I have so much respect for the beer that I want to hear that happen, and I think that
Oh, is that what it is?
there needed to be a moment of silence so we could all hear that.
Oh, I see.
That's
Okay.
the way it works.
Okay. If you
I'm excited. Rocket League reaches your Xbox One on February 17th. Woohoo!
yeah,
And I think this will be the first fully cross-platform game.
I think so.
Like, it's going to be playable PS4 players, Xbox players, and PC players all in one game.
That'll be awesome.
That is going to blow my mind. I hope to God that opens the door to more people being a little bit braver to kind of do that with everybody.
Right.
Did you say all right? Oh, I thought you were like, all right, we're done with that now.
All
No,
right.
no. I had my daughter that was like, she came upstairs, and I was like, go upstairs. What's wrong with you? So he's doing that. I was like, all right. Oh, my bad. I unmuted too soon. Okay, fine.
Okay.
You're just being like, shut up, chicken, you're done here.
Whatever. I don't want to talk
Chicken,
anyway.
Chicken's like, "Bruh."
Shut up. I'm just gonna take his picture off. I don't know which picture it is. We're gonna play roulette pictures over here.
Roulette pictures,
Yeah.
great.
Replace it with a picture of Sonic.
Oh my god. Oh, they're making a Sonic movie.
Yep.
Why?
I really hope that they use the version of it that has like Knuckles on steroids or whatever, just to
From the
spite
recent
Red.
one, was it Sonic
Yeah.
Boom? Was that what it was?
Yeah,
Yeah, I
Sonic
think so.
Boom.
Yeah, that's gonna be awful.
Let's use that crew. Yeah.
No, let's not do that. That's Baka. No.
Hey, if I have to deal with the Bay Turtles, Red's gonna have to deal with steroid Knuckles.
Yeah,
I'm about
Red's
to
a
say,
huge
yeah, I was-
Sonic fan.
I was about to say, doesn't Knuckles have like he's like huge with the little wrap things on
Yeah.
Yeah, he looks like he's been, working out, I guess, except cheating.
the cheating?
Because the rest of them's like all like tiny and everything, but he's got this like big muscle bound chest area, and it's like, it just looks stupid.
He looks so weird. What happened to that one? He's like a mutant. A mutant amongst
they're
all of the
kind
other
mutants
ones.
now, but
So boom. I mean,
maybe it's the drug he's using. I don't know.
maybe.
The drugs. He's on all the drugs. Just ignore him.
Sonic in the game now on boom.
No, I'm Boom. It's like a super version of Speed.
I think that movie's gonna be awful. It's because they're not going like cartoon. They're not going full CGI. They're going with live action and CGI. So
Welcome to
So,
World of
yeah,
that's
Warcraft.
gonna go well.
So hold on.
Bay Turtles.
Better movie? Is it going to be Super Mario Brothers or this one?
Hey, I just watched the Super Mario Brothers movie, and that movie was awesome. I was a little drunk,
Leave
but
that.
it was awesome.
Leave back.
It's because you were drunk is why it was awesome. I hate to inform you. You need to sit and watch it sober, and then you will go cry and weep in a corner.
No, because by the time the movie's over, I'll be drunk somehow.
Da, 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 da.
It's just like, I can't handle this.
I actually like that movie. Shut up. But it's because I love John Leguizamo so much. I love him.
I like him too. Like,
Yeah, he was pretty good. Everybody was
I
good in that
liked him
movie.
in Spawn as the clown. He did an awesome job in that. But I don't know the Mario Brothers movie.
Awful.
You suck. You guys suck. You don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, what else was I gonna
That
say?
way.
Oh yeah, the Sonic movie made me think of the World of Warcraft movie, which made me think of the survey that they were doing
Train of thought. By Chick.
Right?
with the World of Warcraft movie. They were doing a survey, and I think it's confirmed. So don't quote me on this anyway. But if you buy a World of Warcraft movie ticket, you get all of the games except for the expansion, and you get a month of game time and an in-game pet with your $25 ticket.
But
$25
do I get the... Did you say is the $25 ticket free?
No,
to a movie?
Okay. I was like, $25 ticket. No, it's not free. You pay $20.
$25 ticket to a movie?
Yes.
yeah, but look at everything you
Some
get
fun
with it.
stuff.
Yeah, I think it's like a special edition ticket. If you want it, you can get it. It's
Okay.
like
I'm about to say because I've paid for
Do you
IMAX
know
movies here.
how
They're not
many existing WoW players would pay for the $25 ticket and then give the
everything
smaller
away and
stuff
just
away?
take the pet.
Yeah, take the pet because that's what I was thinking. I'm like, I wonder what the pet's gonna be because I'm a pet hoarder in WoW and I would love to have that.
Yep.
But-
I mean,
Not enough to play Hearthstone.
that's a mount, not a pet.
It's still a mount and I still need it, but oh my god, you have to win to get it, and I'm not good at card games.
You have your husband at the house.
Chicken win for me.
What?
Happy Valentine's Day. I just gave you her Valentine's Day.
What was that? I can't
See?
hear you.
Yeah. Shut up if you can't hear.
If you really love her, you would do it for her.
Oh, that's easy. Then I just won't
Yeah,
do
that's
it.
a guilt trip. Yeah, I don't think Chicken's gonna fall for that one.
Yeah, we're way past that part of our marriage.
Or to the I don't even like him phase.
Yeah,
That's-
I get that all the time.
I have never heard people...
She's replacing him with like video game husbands at this point.
The terms
Hancock
y'all call
and-
each other I've never heard ever. Like towards like husband and wife, and it's hilarious because you both love it.
What, you mean like bitch?
Yeah, motherfucker is my favorite.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
It's like it's like I'm not even done,
So
motherfucker. And I'm like, what?
Yep.
What?
We're more than just a married couple. We're best friends. I
My,
mean,
Yes.
my wife would kill my ass.
No. I mean, it's
Well,
I
got
don't think
kids
that we
now.
go through an entire day where there's not some sort of like name calling in
Yeah.
that respect. Or it's like, oh, you said you were gonna take the trash out, you bitch. Shut up, motherfucker. I'll do it when I'm ready. You know? It's like that's our relationship. That's
Yeah.
how it rolls.
it's great. I mean, I don't get in trouble for saying it.
If you two ever go to like a parent-teacher conference thing or something, they're going to be so fucking
See,
confused.
that's why we could never have kids, is because we'd just get in trouble. Our
I
kids
feel
would
like-
learn from us and get in trouble.
Well, what would be funny though is you all would be talking like you'd be sitting back talking about like GTA 8, right?
GTA 8.
You'd be
Jesus.
talking about and you'd be like, well, you know, George, he was, you know, he's like my favorite character, and this is why, blah blah blah, and then they get in one of their arguments where like Chicken comes out with some type of weird GTA lore shit that he's got in his head, and it'll be like, no, he can't do that because of blah blah blah, and then Griff, who's always right, would turn around and like just
Quote that. You have to quote that. Always right.
always right.
Yeah,
so
thank
he'd
you.
turn around and
Yeah,
like,
right, motherfucker.
and so she'd be like doing that the entire time, and then we'd be all like, what the fuck just happened, right? And then they just start into the whole motherfucker, I'm right. And it's just back and forth the entire time. And it's like you're at a PTA meeting. Meanwhile, like the principal's up there talking and go, I'd like to welcome everybody for the new year. We appreciate everything. The parent, motherfucker, I'm right. You know?
We're like the back of the auditorium. Yeah. Yeah.
It's because we're both super fucking stubborn.
Yes.
But it would be
Super
great.
fucking stubborn.
What would be great though is your kid get picked on like the first day of school. You find out what that kid's name is, and then you turn around and you go, "We're Timmy's We're Timmy's parents, you know, which is the kid that was picking on your kid. You know, it's like,
Listen here, motherfucker. You need to control your child. Like,
Before I give my kid fucking karate lessons, so I can whoop your kid's ass. So you better back the fuck up.
so we'd either be the best or worst parents ever.
Or
That's what I'm
both.
getting from this.
I go from both. We're gonna be both.
We can't be the best and the worst.
Oh yes, we can.
I love that this gaming podcast has turned into a podcast about our personal life.
Eh.
Oh well. Sorry, guys.
Oops, that happens on occasion.
Yes, yes it does.
we talk about a movie and she changes the subject. We talk about them, she's all about it.
What? I didn't change. When I changed the subject, we were talking about a movie.
We've done it in the past.
Oh.
Yeah,
Not necessarily today.
yeah,
I don't remember. There have been days between those, and I have no idea what we're talking about.
yeah.
But
So
she
we're just
can
gonna go
remember a
with strong.
conversation she had. So weird.
Whatever. What else do we need to talk about? I don't even know what time it is.
It's
Watch Dogs-
7:26.
Yeah, it's almost 7:30. It's 7:20.
Oh, Watch Dogs. You want to talk about Watch Dogs 2? Okay, let's do it.
What about Watch Dogs 2?
Watch
It's gonna
Dogs
be Watch
2
Dogs
will
next
be
year.
launched before of April of 2017. So they're
Yeah.
so good thing is they're not going, hey, it's going to be released in December. They're saying before a certain date.
Well, it means that they're going to show it off at E3, is what
Right.
it is.
So, all right, here's my thing. Do you think they've learned their lessons from the previous version of the game?
It's Ubisoft. No,
I
they have-
sure as fuck hope so, but I don't think so.
I really hope the driving mechanics in it is like tweaked upon, because trying to drive cars in that game, oh my god, I would sliding all over the damn place.
Yes. I mean, and I was fine with it when it's like, in the rain, your car has less traction. Okay, fine. Realism. All right. But when it's like, in the dry times, your car also has less traction because you, as Aiden, don't really know how to drive the car yet because you haven't learned enough. It's like, no, stop it. That's not a game mechanic. You're just being stupid. Stop it. I hope that they've learned things, but I don't think so.
Yes.
I hope so. But I mean, from a gaming standpoint, you know, one of the things that it did that was innovative was the fact you go through your cell phone and hack things and everything else. From a game mechanic standpoint, in that particular place, well, how do you progress further in the game? You see what I mean? Like,
You
You make the
refine.
hacking better.
You refine your mechanics. That's the most important thing. Is yeah, go ahead, be I can't even think of the fucking word, but go ahead and be creative with your mechanics. First game's a little rough. Fine, Watch Dogs didn't do it very well, but for the second game, you have to refine what you have. Stop trying to add a shitload of stuff into it. Just
and
make
fix what's already there.
make what you have work. Because it was pretty cool. I like the mechanics. They seemed kind of neat, but they needed to be refined.
Some of the hacking, when you're hacking other people's phones and stuff, and all the weird personal information that comes up, it's just like, holy shit, who the hell thought of these things?
I
Like,
think they're
I
hilarious.
think one
Kinda
dude,
neat.
it is, but I had like one instance where like I went and hacked someone, and they're like, oh, they earn money by donating blood, and they have AIDS.
You're like,
what the
"Whoa."
fuck? Yeah, that's the kind of people that you just want to take your fucking nightstick out and beat.
I did. Donating blood.
I know your secret. You better back the fuck up.
I love some of the
Motherfucker, do you know how often I
conversations.
get hurt? I might need that.
I love some of the conversations. It's like, yeah, baby, I'll bring the whips and chains and shit like that. They'll have this stuff up
Yeah,
there. And
there's
I'm
some
like,
weird things
I'm
going
like,
down.
I'm like, wow, can I follow them? Like, I just want to see what happens in the game if I follow just them.
They eventually just despawn.
yeah,
Yeah, I
they'll
know.
eventually go away. I've done that
Bastards. You've done it before.
before. Yeah, I'm like, he was talking about going and meeting somebody, and I was like, okay, this is gonna be one of those, because I think it was a drug deal or something like that. I was like,
Okay.
okay, it's gonna be one of those crime situations where it's like, stop the crime before it happens or whatever. Which, by the way, they really need to tweak that mechanic.
Yeah.
But I was like, I'm gonna follow him and see if I can, get the points for this. And then he like walked around a corner at one point, and I went around the corner and he was fucking gone. I was like, he despawned, bitch. I knew I was behind him. God damn it.
Ivy wants Scalebound. That's all she wants.
Yeah.
Oh my god, please.
We all do.
Oh my god. So okay, since we brought up Scalebound and that is an Xbox exclusive, let us go ahead and talk about the debacle that is going on.
Oh my god.
I know.
Please, do we have to?
Yeah, we have to. Quantum Break, Xbox One exclusive. They've been talking about being an Xbox One exclusive the whole time.
Let's go with Microsoft exclusive.
Well, they said Xbox, so wording misleading, fine, whatever. Phil Spencer's like, yeah, okay, we're taking notes from this problem, no big deal. But everybody's upset now because it is also going to be on Windows, so it'll be PC as well. If you pre-ordered it for Xbox One, you're doing cross-buy, so you get it for PC as well. So, hey, more people get to play the game, and you get the game in 2 places, and people are fucking losing their bananas over it. Oh my god, you lied to me. You said it was going to be an Xbox One exclusive. Why did I buy an Xbox One if I don't need it? Well, you bought it because it's not the only game you can play on it, you dumbass. Secondly, why is it a bad thing if people on PC can play it?
Yeah, I mean, I don't understand that. It's like, all right, after Microsoft Windows 10 and Xbox One have synced up, they're trying to create one entirely cross-platform console PC kind of thing going on. Why is it such a big deal? I mean, to be fair, it's Microsoft Windows, Microsoft Xbox One. It's just one company. They could be like, all right, fine, we're just going to port it over to PC.
Right. Well, and originally it was like when they originally announced or came up with the Xbox, it was Microsoft something, and they changed it to where it was Xbox, part of a separate company. It was actually part of the gaming company, because Microsoft itself is a software company.
Right.
And so, you know, when it comes to hardware, they're building accessories and things like that, but they don't actually build, you know, a hard drive or anything like that. And what kills me is, like, you've got a guy that it was great because Phil Spencer was answering people on Twitter, and I thought it was hilarious because he's such a smart ass, and I love it.
Yes.
Because he's like, the guy's like, and sad to say, I canceled my Quantum Break pre-order as I said I would. You weren't up front on Quantum Break going to PC. And his answer was, you canceled a pre-order for a game you want to play because someone else gets to play it on Windows?
Yeah.
And it's like, and I agree with that. I mean, it's kind of, it's one of those things where you had a choice. If you wanted to buy a console, you wanted to buy either an Xbox One or a PlayStation. And a lot of people went to PlayStation because of the shit that went down at E3 that year, whatever it happened to be, or they thought that the machine was more powerful, whatever it happens to be. And they went and some people switched sides and all this stuff and all the fanboy shit going from both sides with the ponies and I forget what Xbox people are called, but it drives me crazy because they go both directions, right? And it's just like, look, Windows is, as Chicken said, Windows is owned by Microsoft. Xbox is owned by Microsoft, and it's like, I don't get it. Like, it's a Microsoft exclusive. It's the same thing with currently right now. You have Tomb Raider available on Windows. It won't be on a PlayStation until later on this year.
And people are mad about that, and that's what spurred Phil Spencer's original coming out and saying, we're going to do less with third-party exclusives because it just seems unfair to gamers. Mm-hmm. And this is just another of them, oh my god, you and your ice, I will fucking kill you.
Sorry.
Damn.
Death. I'm going to move my cup now out
yeah.
of the way because it's tempting and somebody's trying to kill me.
But I think that what Microsoft wanted to do was move away from exclusivity, which you can't, as a console company, really can't move completely away from it. You need to give people a reason to buy your console instead of just playing everything everywhere. But at the same time, I think you also have to look at it as things that are on PC. Not every person that's going to buy an Xbox is going to go out and buy a gaming PC to play. So you're not hurting anybody. It's almost like two separate sections of gamers. Like, we have both, but not everybody does.
But correct me if I'm wrong, but Quantum Break is being made by a Microsoft studio. Is that not correct?
I'm pretty sure it is.
Yeah, so it's exclusive either way, so they can do what they want with their material. Well, it's never going to a PlayStation. Ever.
Yeah, I mean,
unless Sony all of a sudden gets a shit ton of money to buy Microsoft, it's never going to a PlayStation.
Somehow I don't see that happening.
Yeah, I don't ever see that happening.
So I think it's one of those things where it's like their main thing is making sure that their customer base is taken care of. Their customer base is not just Xbox One. They're supporting PC players, which is, how often is that done by your major people now?
Yeah.
It's not done that often by your, you've got indie developers that are doing stuff. You've got some of your major people that are doing it, but mainly PC people are PC people. That's just the way it works.
Yeah. Because
they want their product to look the best it possibly can, and the best way it can be played is on a PC. And a lot of things that are being optimized now, they're looking great on the new systems, but it's hindering the process of putting them on a Windows. And so I like the fact that it's on there because it puts more people playing the game and talking about the game and everything else. And I mean, because you look at it from this standpoint, like if I wanted to go out and buy a high-end PC, it's going to cost me more than it would a console.
Right, and I think Phil actually said that in one of the things is some people aren't going to spend the money on high-end gaming rigs. That's why they're consoles, you know. And it's like that's true. That's because not everybody's going to have one.
Well, and we all have the high-end gaming rigs, but it's one of those where, like with Griff and I know even though we have those rigs, we prefer to be playing on a console. We like the controller in our hand to be sit down and be able to play the game. And I'm not sure on Chicken, but I know Baka prefers to be on PC.
PC Master Race, people.
I mean, I love PC, and I actually moved my fucking armchair over here yesterday just so I could sit in my armchair and play a PC game with a controller.
She is a part of the PC Master Race. I got her to say it yesterday.
Yeah.
I don't think there should be a division of church and state when it comes to things like that, though.
That's fine.
Like,
you can have church and state, but PC you just have so much
PC,
more
so
accessible.
therefore, it's all part of the PC Master Race. Boom, done.
Well, the one word that blows consoles out of the water, and this is all consoles: mods.
Oh my god, yes, which is why I was playing.
Boom.
It was Fallout. I was testing out mods.
Fallout 4 mods are like scheduled to be out next.
I'm running around with a
Next whatever, but it's only going to be a specific amount of mods. There are already over 5,000 mods for Fallout 4.
I spent 3 hours looking through the Nexus mod pages yesterday because I had just discovered the joy of mods.
There are 200 and something mods for Ark. I could get SDK for almost any kind of game there is, so. But PC is a lot different than consoles. Consoles are just made for games. PC is made for development and software and things like that. Like
PC has a lot more stuff.
And then business, and it's developed for everyday life.
Yes.
And we just happen to, they have gaming PCs that allow you to be able to play some of the games we love. But
I mean, most of the games are developed on a PC first.
Right.
Yep.
And
which is why devs get in trouble when you find their PCs that are their console things at conferences. You're like, wait a minute.
It's because that's what they fucking develop it on. That's what people got. People have to understand. It's like they made this on a PC.
Right.
Sorry.
Yeah, but just to be fair, though, if you're touting your game as an Xbox game or a PlayStation game, you shouldn't be showing it off on a PC, though. Just saying.
I mean, at this point, they just need to stop throwing a hissy fit. I mean, there's other things that if they really want to throw a hissy fit about, they need to be throwing hissy fits about those things, and not something really minor like, oh my god, the game is going on a PC even though it's a Microsoft exclusive thing.
Yeah, it's like, calm down, guys.
Yes. All right, now I really hate to kind of have to wrap us up, but
oh my god, it's almost time for
Walking Dead is
You've got
getting
20 minutes. Chill out.
I have to get set up. It takes me like 20 minutes to get my laptop set up, get my
screen experience.
Get my chair all set up, get nice and comfortable, get a drink.
Them youngins, they got that newfangled shit I don't understand. We're good.
Second screen.
Yeah, it's super awesome.
I've played the screen before. I liked it too. It's
Yeah.
kind of cool where they ask you little questions and shit.
Yep.
Plus,
show
he's
that
got to
stuff.
go and make something to eat too. I know that's part of what he wants to
Well,
go do.
I
And
just
have
need
to
a
change
My
treat.
wife brought me food. Like when we're sitting here, she just hands me food, so I sent it over. So
Very nice.
Well, in that particular case, we do appreciate everybody that hangs out with us each and every week at Infinite Respawn. You check us out here, twitch.tv/Infinite Respawn PC. You can also check us out on Twitter at Infinite Res PC. You can check me out personally at MDB Oaktree. You can check out Griff.
At Griff Slinum.
You can check out Chicken.
At Elite Chicken 313.
You can check out Baka.
At Baka Pickle.
You can also check us out on YouTube as well at Infinite Respawn PC there. You can watch Let's Plays, old videos, all that good stuff. Griff has finished up Far Cry 4 and is about to start up with Dying Light, I believe. Is that correct?
Yeah, Bach and I will record it next week. We got to this weekend, there were problems and whatnot, so that I'll also be doing Fallout. I'm going to do Fallout. It's going to be like one of those things that's going to take a really, really long time to get all the way through, but it's going to happen. So
that's awesome. That's awesome though. It's a really good game, and a lot of people love the game. And
it was requested, so I was like, yeah.
And well, yeah, I'm sure they just pulled your arm.
I know, right? Like,
I
totally
got
had to twist my arm.
Yeah, you got
like, could you please go back through and show me how you ended up with your video game husband number 375? Yes, I can.
I'm number 1.
We also normally there would be
keep telling yourself that, Chicken.
Normally it would be a stream tonight, but I have been ordered by the wife that it is Valentine's Day that I'm not allowed to do that. So I do apologize for that in advance. And next week I will be in Disney. So
stream.
I know.
I'll stream tonight, I guess.
After Walking
We
Dead?
can play Dirty Bomb.
Yeah, we could always play Dirty Bomb. We'll see, guys. Keep an eye on the channel. I may be around.
Keep an eye on the channel. That'll be great. And 2 weeks from tonight, I will be streaming on my own channel. So you can go ahead and click on my button. Hold on, for those of you that are here.
Click his button. Click his
on
button.
It's a trap. Don't do it.
Click on my button to make sure that you do follow me, because I'll be on to it. That's part of the transition we talked about last week. Is one of the things that we were wanting to do is on Sunday nights I will be on my own channel. This is by personal choice in order to better Infinite Respawn. This is not something that Griff has murdered my children or anything like that for. She's good. She's not one of those.
You know how evil I am when it comes to being a CEO.
She is. She is. She is. I promise you.
So this is it's one of those things where a couple weeks from now we'll be doing that, and then we will be continuing on. We'll start chapter 2, I believe it is, of the King's Quest, which we finished chapter 1 like a month ago, and they finally came out with chapter 2, so we're going to do that. It's kind of like when Griff does her Tales from the Borderland and all the Telltale stuff. Episodic stuffs. So we'll be doing that one. And we will go from there. But I believe that's all the stuff currently because of all the website stuff going on.
Yeah, keep an eye on the Twitter for that, guys. Keep
Yep.
an eye on Twitter.
Yeah, definitely. Because I mean, from what I've seen so far, I'm very impressed, and it looks really good.
You ain't seen nothing yet, man. Let me just tell you.
You ain't seen nothing yet. Boom, boom.
That's not even what I was going for, but sure, yes, that too.
Go ahead. Continue.
See? It worked it out good. You know me. I could just put a song into anything.
Yeah.
You're fantastic. But for Infinite Respawn, I'm Oak Tree.
I'm Griff.
I'm Chicken.
I'm Baka.
See ya.
Bye.
Later. Oh, I'm late on the outro.
Oh, you failed.
I was late on the outro. Sorry, I was looking up something. Sorry, guys.
Fail. You're fired.
You can't fire me. I quit.
For you.